first question is, for the film Advocate, why did you choose Lea as the subject and how did you discover her?
Lea Tsemel, the protagonist of our movie Advocate, is a very well-known person in Israel-Palestine. She's been working for 50 years and she was the first Jewish lawyer defending Palestinians, whatever they have done. So when I arrived in Israel some 20 years ago, and I heard about her even before meeting her. Not only because of her field, but also being working as a cameraman in the documentary field. Colleagues give me her phone number, telling me if you get into trouble with authorities and you know that you didn't do anything wrong, you can call her, she will help you as a lawyer. She's very special because not only because she was the first one, but also because she's still doing the same thing. She's still doing it. Now she's not alone. There's many other lawyers, Jewish or Palestinians, who are doing human rights in Israel, but she's one of the veterans.
Thank you for the answer. And so the next question will be, what were the difficulties when you were following the case about the 13-year-old boy?
Okay. Our luck in documentaries is that, or at least in the kind of documentary that we tried to do in this film, which is mainly, or at least for the real-time part, observational documentary, direct cinema, is that we want people to forget that there is a camera. Our luck in this movie is that the issue, when there's people accused in tribunal, parents, lawyers, 13 years old, they don't care that there's a camera. There's things more important going on than how they will look or what they're going to say and how they will look after in the movie. So filmmaking-wise, to get the people to forget us and let us film was very simple in this case. What was not simple is that since the kid who is accused is 13 years old, there is a law in Israel that his identity has to be concealed. It's for any minor. It's the same. You can't show. It's to protect them in the future for what they've been doing when they were minors. In 15 years, 20 years, people won't say, you did that. Then we had a very, when we understood that this case was getting more and more interesting and was going to be in the film, we had to answer this need to conceal his identity. One option would have been just to blur, but to do so, we were losing a lot of his humanity because you will not see or feel when he's shy and when he's sad and when he's, I don't want to say happy, but when he's relaxed at least. So we explored with an animator ways to use as a base the video, but change it to kind of animation effect that will keep his humanity and his body language and facial language, but without being able to recognize him. And we were lucky enough, after a long process of trying many options, to get to the effects that you will see in the film.
really a creative way to do that. And how was the injustice of legal system reflected in this film?
Look, it's I think one of the things that Lea Tsemel, the lawyer, the advocate, is fighting for is to get more justice. And when I was hearing her, I learned two things. One is that justice is not black and white, even if law is black on white, and you should and you should not do. Then to give justice is the role of the justice system is to open to a shade of grays in the way they are punishing. So this was my first discovery doing this film, how much where resides the justice. What I also discovered is that it seems that there is a very different way from the beginning how on the indictment, when a Palestinian is committing something, a crime, and when a Jew is committing a crime. And it appears in the movie when Lea and her colleague are discussing precedent, and they're seeing that when Jews did the same kind of crime, the indictment is different. What we could see is that the indictment on similar acts can be different, and therefore the verdict will be different, and also the sentence will be different. And here lays the unbalanced that one can spot in the justice system.